Welcome to Grapeshot, a short fiction podcast hosted by me, James, and
this guy.
His name is Neil.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know. Okay, on today's episode, we'll be talking about Convenience Store Woman by Sayaka Murata. This was first published in 2016 in Japan. It has a word count of about 32,000 words and is about 160 pages long. It's a novella.
Is it our first one technically, or would you still count Babette as that?
I think that one. I think it has to be over 20,000 words to be minimum for a novella, and the last one I think was only about 15,000 words.
Okay, there you
So this is our first novella proper. The other one was just a very long short story. Okay, you want to start? Do the author notes, or should I?
Sure, I can take those over.
Okay, here you go.
All right, so Murata was born in Inzai in the Chiba Prefecture in Japan, born on 1979.
On 1979?
In 1979.
Her birthday is lost to time.
A little bit, but we do know when she's going to die, apparently.
I presume so, right?
Yeah, she's apparently going to be dying in 2048 or something.
That's my estimate. That's
Okay.
that's what I'm betting on.
All right, any freaking reason for that, or?
I don't know. It seems like a reasonable age to die.
Okay, good job.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be, let's see here, 69, I guess.
Close enough.
Yeah.
I'm not doing any math for this.
All right, there you go. Sorry. Let's see here. And so she's apparently quite a prolific author. So, and this was the first of Murata's novels to be actually translated into English.
Novella. Not a novel.
Okay, well, you fucking got on my ass for not reading the notes improperly, and now you're getting on my ass for fucking reading them word for word.
First of the Sayaka novels to be translated in English. Yeah, that's what I probably just copy and pasted that exactly from something.
Way to fucking go, Mr. Plagiarist.
Yeah, someone else used the word novel. I guess and once again, none of these words actually have any meaning.
A little bit.
There's no legal definition.
Matters to us, James.
Yeah, you can call it a novel if you want.
A little bit.
Is a novel just anything that's just like has a primary story to it? I guess.
What do you got? Primary story?
It's like it's printed and it has a story. Like if a book of poetry is not a novel.
No.
But a long epic poem is a novel, kind of, if you print it.
Yeah. Do chapters come into the mix?
No, because I know that Terry Pratchett didn't have chapters in many of his books.
They were just like completely page to page, just no breaks.
No, well, he'd have breaks between the chapters, but there wouldn't be like a number for the chapters. It'd just be break.
Okay, it's like there would be a whole blank space in the pages, or the last page, kind of thing.
Depending on the book, yeah. Sometimes it also depends on the printer. I think for some of them, it was literally just like he'd have a ... type of thing, the 3 dots, not ellipses, but bigger than that. And then then you go over to and there'd be someone else's perspective.
Okay.
And then, but for some books, it was like, page ends, and then the next page would be just halfway down.
He found his own way.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes. Anyway, the translation of the novellas or novels.
I think basically all her works
was done by Ginny Tapley Takamori. She is a Brit who grew up in Tanzania and Barcelona.
The Barcelona is just one of those things I know everyone always gets criticized for pronouncing.
By the natives or?
By everyone.
Okay, there you go.
Barcelona. You're supposed to pronounce the C like an S, except for when you're not.
It's gender context, yeah.
Maybe. Okay.
Right. She also has worked as a Spanish and Catalan translator, but is most famous for translating Japanese literature.
Mm-hmm.
And Takamori described Murata's writings as she has a very keen eye for the grotesque, for one thing that can be both funny and horrifying. Yeah. I mainly got horrifying from this.
Okay. Yeah, just to spoil things for the listener. And people, I read the things, people talking about this book and things, and I was like, this is the funniest book I've read in years. Hilarious. I'm like, I didn't get the comedy. Was largely lost on me.
It's a little bit.
Well,
might be just a language thing, or
because those were in the English reviews, is what I was reading.
Okay.
And there was I find this hilarious. I'm like, are you just a rich person who doesn't know how jobs work? And
look at the pores struggling.
Yeah, that's how I interpret it. Is just a bunch of rich literature people looking at a book about a person who works in a convenience store.
How droll!
It's like the coal miners all over again.
They're still alive, right? Hey, coal mine, you still alive? They're not. Or mainly the other thing I would figure they'd laugh at is being, he said Stone Age for like the 15th time. Hilarious.
Mm.
All right. Let's see. So as well, Murata's mother bought her a word processor after she attempted to write a novel by hand in the 4th grade of elementary school.
Yep. Don't try to write novels by hand. It's too hard.
It's a little bit skill wear out your wrists like that, sweetie.
Mm-hmm.
Any idea what that was about? Or
what her first story was? I like all people. I assume your first novel was burned because you recognize it's bad.
Yeah, don't hand it to your best friend. They'll probably just try to sell it after you're dead in 2048.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what happened to most of the fucking offers I read about.
Okay.
Let's see here.
I have stolen a lot of things for you, but don't worry, I'm going to sell them before you die.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. I'm not going to split the profit.
Well, I'll probably be in a box by then. So
okay, good.
And then in terms of her other education, she studied art curation at Tamagawa University and was taught there by Akio Miyahara, a famous romance novelist in Japan.
This is mostly just included because I did not know you could get a degree in art curation.
I mean, are we just talking about like preservation of?
I don't know.
Okay.
I was just like, I did not want to look further into it. I can't tell if that's a translation error in some way. I just find the idea. I'm a certified art curator as like, can I get that? That's fine.
Would be nice.
Yeah.
I mean, and else here. So and as is kind of obvious from the title of this novella, some connection right there. Murata also worked at several convenience stores herself for also 18 years. And she kept at it for 18 years because the shifts she was working helped kind of coincided with her actual writing schedule, because apparently she woke up at 2 a.m. And wrote for 4 hours until 6 a.m. Her shift at the convenience store was at 8 a.m. and then she finished at 1 p.m. and then she just went to a cafe to write until she went back home to go eat. So.
Yeah, and it's like she was. I think she was quite a successful author. Like maybe like 8 years in, so she didn't have to keep doing it at that point. But she just liked the schedule. Yeah, it wasn't a financial need by any means.
So, almost kind of like our protagonist there.
No, she didn't feel a need. It's just like there are tons of people. It's just like if they just became a professional writer, they know they'd be like Martin. But it's just like, I'm a writer who does not write.
I'll get there eventually.
Yeah,
like Martin.
Yeah, but if you're one of those people who's like, this is the schedule, this is the thing I had, it worked, it got me to this point, I'm not going to change anything, because if I change something,
it's going to be bad.
It's going to fall apart, and I won't be able to work anymore.
I can't go back.
It's like I think what's his name, King. I think he still writes on like the same typewriter in the same room he's been writing on for like the last 50 years. And he puts out like a book a year or something like that.
He's like the only guy buying from that one goddamn company at this point.
Well, no, I think it's literally the same typewriter. They just fix it whenever it's broken. Typewriters, if built like good ones, they will outlive you. They are good pieces of technology.
Right. I mean, just what about like ink ribbons and stuff? Do we still make those?
No, of course we still make ink ribbons. Why wouldn't we?
I mean, like the particular shape, I thought maybe. I mean,
you mean like the cartridge?
Yeah, I'm just curious, like how prevalent typewriters still are in the world, I guess.
Yeah, it's like it's still probably it's 100% hobbyist and weirdo enthusiast. But there's at least probably 100,000 of them in Canada. Wouldn't surprise me if that many. One in 400 people, I think, probably uses a typewriter at least once a year. Does that sound believable to you?
Seems fair, I guess.
Yeah, and so that's an industry right there.
Enough to feed somebody.
Yeah. Okay.
And so I guess, unlike our protagonist, Murata, apparently kind of likes being around people in some capacity, because apparently she just liked hearing the sounds of people going around her, and also when she was running at home, she would keep the window open to just hear people going and buying.
Yep.
And I guess in terms of what she liked to write about, kind Kind of fits the bill for this one. Just like to write about sex and nonconformity.
Yep, that's what's written there.
Yeah.
I read the descriptions for a few others of her like short stories and novellas, and I was like, okay, we picked the most normal one.
Okay.
The other ones get weirder. I understand why this one was translated first.
Yeah, this one's more palatable.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do the dumb trivia. I guess I use some like me trying to just drop in trivia throughout the thing doesn't work.
Kind of breaks it up a little bit.
Yeah, it doesn't. Like I either will forget about it or just too clunky.
Yeah.
Okay, convenience store woman won the 155th Atagawa Prize. So yay! Yeah, was it specifically for this, or was this just for? I can't remember. Was it with this, or was it for Sayaka Murata's work in general? In any case, the awards is not annual. I thought 155th for originally it was like you've had an award going for 155 years?
Not too shabby.
No, it started in 1936,
okay.
And they award typically 2 winners at once.
Okay.
And so it's like
73.
Yeah, but still, yeah. And there's many years they didn't award anyone, which I can't tell was like, did they not have the money, or they just not think anyone deserved a winner that year?
Well, also it started in 1936, so there was some shit going on by then.
No, but it's like mostly like in the 80s is where the gaps are.
Yay,
like,
bubble economy.
Yeah, I was like, what? Did everyone just stop writing in the 80s? You just had too much more important stuff to do?
A little bit.
Maybe. Anyways, and apparently, the Akutagawa Award is named after Ryonsuke Atagawa, who was the father of the Japanese short story.
Any idea what his whereabouts are?
I can't remember, but I did. I think I added one of his short stories to the list for far down the road.
Year 2, baby.
Well, I think it's year 3. That one.
We'll get there.
Which will, yeah. I will be alive in the future.
Good job.
Okay. This story specifically was first published in the literary magazine Bangakukai. Bangakukai. That sounds about right. Then was published in 2016 in book form. It's probably both were in 2016 though. There's they got good turnaround in Japan on publishing works.
A little bit.
Yeah, so, we had another. Was it Araby? Was originally in a magazine. I mean, it took years to come to book form.
There kind of a lot of fires involved with it.
Yeah, that was like, that's not great.
Yeah.
This turnaround in this less than a year, not like a decade. The Irish could learn a lot from the Japanese, apparently.
Don't burn all of your good authors.
Okay.
Just traders.
Okay. In any case, the novella sold 1.5 million copies just in Japan.
I presume the, fucking average for most short stories is like maybe a couple 10,000.
If she made $1 off of each copy, it's like good, you can retire off of this one short story.
A little bit.
No, I don't think that happens in Western society just anymore. Period.
Not too much, no.
Nope.
So congratulations on being like the first convenience store millionaire.
Yeah. Possibly the richest person we're going to read for a while. Actually, was James Joyce rich? I don't think so. I think he's more influential than rich. Okay. Oh yeah, because all his books kept getting censored and junk.
Helps a bit.
Yeah. Okay. This was Convenience Store Woman was adapted into a radio drama in 2019. It's been translated into over 30 languages, and none of her works have been adapted by Orson Welles yet. It seems like adopted.
All right, I'm going to adopt this convenience store worker now. You'll give me some frozen French fries and peas.
No, but the nice thing about the convenience store woman is she'll heat the food up for you.
No, I like them raw and frozen.
They're even better when you're dead. Is that the only thing you've ever seen at the Critic? It's just those clips?
And nothing of value was lost.
Okay.
Mainly those.
So in total, you've seen maybe 4 or 5 minutes of that show?
Maybe 3.5.
Yes.
It's great. It's beautiful.
It's okay. It's a fine show. But it is best as clips, pretty much.
I mean, it's just everything else is just kind of dry.
No, but it's one of the things is like the whole show is written clearly with the parodies and the clips in mind.
Mm-hmm.
It was, once again, everyone says too early for its time. If it debuted now, it wouldn't work because nobody cares
about critics anymore.
Yeah, but it'd be amusing.
It would be up there with Dan versus.
That only exists because of taxpayers. No taxpayer money went to the Critic.
Well, maybe if we actually paid the IRS.
This is just gonna be a Dan versus podcast at the end.
We should need a podcast about that.
Okay. Do you want to try and summarize the story? Synopsize.
Okay, if you're going to change your entire life, don't do it based on the first incel you meet.
That's the moral of the story.
A little bit.
Moral of the story: don't listen to incels.
Kind of.
Okay. You want me to actually introduce people to this world?
This wonderful cast of characters.
Okay. The Convenience Store Woman, starring Keiko Furukawa.
Furukura.
I never words don't names never come across my mind. I'm just yeah, but then we have to pronounce it. It's a whole different world.
It's a thing.
Okay, she is 36 years old. She has worked at a convenience store for the past 18 or so years. She says the exact number multiple times, but I don't remember. She is our protagonist. She is likely autistic.
Probably some form of neurodivergence.
Yes, she is not capable of understanding the emotions of others. It's only capable of vaguely imitating them.
Mimicking. Something we all do.
It is one of my favorite things is that she says. I probably don't have the exact quote, or maybe I do. Give me 2 seconds to look at my pages.
Those are damn good pages.
Here it is. Yes, I have a quote. This is from Keiko. I am currently made up of 30% Mrs. Izumi, 30% Sugawara, 20% the manager, and the rest absorbed from past colleagues, such as Sasaki, who left 6 months ago, and Ukasaki, who was our supervisor until a year ago.
Yes, the thing about Keiko is that, unlike most of us, she's aware of, what she's doing.
Yes, she recognizes that she is just a product, or at least her outer layer that she works with the world, interacts with the world with, is just pretty much a copy of a series of people now mashed together.
It's in order to survive.
Yeah, because she does not want to be expunged or let's just jump. I'm going to mess with the format. We're going to go with our words now because we don't have any words.
Expurgate.
Yes. Expurgate that's one of the words you got. What word did I have? Let's check my words. James's words, which is 1.
You were so knowledgeable about all
this. This might be an issue of translation where maybe the original work used higher language or higher, what's not a higher grade, but more elevated, more formal or elevated language. This one is is all pretty, but then again, we're in a convenience store. I don't expect anyone to be throwing out any.
They're conscious of their social class.
Yeah, no one's throwing out any especially high class words.
You're just saying the vocabulary is generally uniform across all characters, kind of thing.
I'm not going to say across all characters, but I'm just going to say there are no especially educated people in here who are trying to show off.
There you go.
Everyone just seems to be a guy.
Hey, no, fucking Shirahara is knowledgeable about the true nature of society. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, guys. For the words we learned from this, I learned the word no performance, NOH. It was a major form of classical Japanese dance/drama that has been performed since the 14th century. It integrates masks, costumes, and various props in a dance-based performance.
Topical.
That's not a great definition. Dance and dance.
Dance and dance.
Yeah, I know you dance. That's the whole thing.
I know, but make sure you got to dance after you dance.
Yeah, should have got a better definition. Hey, guys, the moral of the story is no exists.
We're all just dancing to the tune of our corporate masters.
Corporate masters run the world.
Watch them clap.
Okay, what words did you learn?
Well, I mean, if we went over expurgate, that was a pretty big one for me right there.
Okay, did you get any other ones?
Let's see. Well, I guess we got the basic context of it, but expurgate specifically is to purge something from a text or account, so in a literary sense, based on if it's for its negative qualities, I guess.
Okay.
So, I believe in the novel, Keiko usually uses it in the contents of, I don't want to be expurgated. Please, I want to be a literary protagonist.
Yeah.
I probably, I realize I should have probably known this because I've seen a couple of these, but I think Tatami Room, which I think, I can't remember if it's one of the apartments that Keiko visits, one of her friends maybe, or
I think it's her own apartment. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Is specifically, it's a small room.
Yeah, it's a room that specifically uses those tatami mats.
Yep.
kind of makes it look like a classic style room.
Yeah, I know those because in Dragon Ball, I think it's Goku fights General Purple, and Purple he uses the Tommy Mats to block like when Goku's throwing stars at him.
Oh yeah.
And then the joke is he runs out of mats and he gets hit in the face
right in the forehead.
Yes.
Yeah.
The other thing I know about is that in Japan, sometimes people measure rooms as how many tatami mats they are.
Okay.
Yes.
9 tatami mats. Too small.
Yeah. And so they probably don't do that anymore because I don't think tatami mats are used outside of like old buildings pretty much anymore.
Poor people, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. And then they also had Freeter, which is a fucking new derogatory term for goddamn neats, I guess.
Yeah, it's like I think it was probably used at least once in Konosuba as an insult.
They went through a couple there.
Yeah, they usually default to neat, of course.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and it's a portmanteau, I think, of 3 and timer.
Yeah.
So you goddamn Freeter.
Yeah, don't actually do anything with your valuable time.
A little bit. Not like us. Right. So yeah, that's what we learned from this short story today.
We got other things. Let's. You want me to like start working through the plot? I guess outside the broad things.
Yeah,
okay. Okay. Keiko has a sister, Mommy, or Mammy. Boo. No.
What was that? You know what you were going for?
No, Mammy. I'm doing an old like 1920s. Like we've got speaky movies now.
Mammy, it's so good to see you now.
Yeah, stuff like that. You were trying to impersonate what we think a character sounds like in a manga.
Really?
I thought that's what you're doing. You're doing like poo.
Oh, that the fucking little tiny octopus.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. No, I was doing fucking Jake the dog from Adventure Time.
He sounds like that?
Well, when he's a baby.
Okay, I'll just have to believe.
Okay, my apologies. I'll try and work on my younger John DiMaggio voice.
Okay. We've all got room to improve.
Yep.
Okay, Mammy is Keiko's sister, 2 years younger, has a baby, is married, and is a mostly normal person. We compare and contrast her with Keiko. And always, but still, Mammy really cares for Keiko.
Yes.
Respects her dearly.
Yes.
But does find her worrying.
A little bit. And, Keiko generally wants to, live her life in a way that doesn't upset, in particular, Mommy.
Yeah. It's trying. That's kind of like we'll build up to it. We're gonna get to it.
There you go.
Okay. Other characters we have is because Keiko pretty much started working at this convenience store since it opened. It's like she literally saw the sign employee wanted because we're opening the store, and she worked there, and she's been through 8 managers. And I have a whole quote section about the managers. You want me? It's too long.
Just all of them have their own little peculiarities.
Yeah. Manager number 2 slacked off. Number 4 was dependable. Number 6 was eccentric. Number 8 is popular, and number 7 was a wimp.
And number 8 generally cleaned up the slack.
Yeah.
And 8 as well as our current manager in the present.
Yeah, we like number 8, but he's tired all the time because he has to work day and night shifts.
So it's because in the context of the story, one of the main inciting incidents is there is currently an open position in the convenience store.
Yeah. Okay. Then we have Miho, who's a former classmate. I don't really. They're just someone we run into on occasion. Yukari, a friend of Miho.
Yes. Well, you want to get into that?
No, you start talking.
Yeah. No. So just as we kind of talked about, Keiko was, had trouble growing up and kind of relating to others and why they viewed her behavior as seemingly problematic.
Yeah. Why can't we just eat this bird?
It's tasty.
We found a bird. We can eat it.
But only some of you. Only the ones I like.
Listen, she's the one that's right. Yeah, like the morality in question here is it wrong to eat birds? And if it's wrong to eat this bird, it is wrong to eat all birds.
If it's wrong to eat all birds, then it's maybe wrong to eat humans too.
No, humans do bad things. Birds don't do bad things.
No,
Birds aren't capable of sin. Humans are. Therefore, it's okay to eat humans.
It's all about the garden, guys.
Yeah.
But anyway, yes. So she kind of spent most of her childhood without any friendships, I guess.
Yeah, totally alone, basically.
Yeah, except for her sister. But I think, after she had spent time in the convenience store and learned how to mask in front of others and give an outward face of, presentability, I guess. She later went to a high school reunion, met up with some people who
I don't remember if it was just a reunion or if it's just events. Just like these are people are like
just they were in the same circles, I guess.
Yeah, it's most of them. Like for most of the things, it just seems to be she's invited to a thing by her sister because her sister is outgoing and friendly with everyone.
Yeah, but I think I don't know. I feel like this was
specifically was a reunion.
I feel like yes, just because. Yeah, but anyway, we'll find out.
That's the thing I know. It's like high school reunions won't be a thing in the future. It just won't.
Just no one will care, or will this be spread too far out?
No, it's just because social media just kind of replaces it. Instead of like, hey, I wonder what happened to that guy who did this, like the captain of the football team. Whatever happened to him?
Just look it up.
Yeah, and I was like, captain football team. Here's his Instagram. He's got a truck. Okay, thanks.
I mean, I don't know. My dad went to his 60th high school reunion like a couple of months ago or whatever.
Yeah, I believe that. That's because not all those people are on Facebook.
What are you talking about?
Those are things like some of those people, they had to receive a letter and stuff.
Bonded courier.
Yeah, there was a courier, and he was like, he went out into the woods, and he found a guy in that woods who went to law school 60 years ago.
And then they shot him.
Yeah, but he knew he was within his rights when he shot him.
Just like with the bird.
Okay, on to that. Then we're gonna. There's just some other coworkers. Who's the one? Tuan. He's my favorite.
He seems like a good guy.
He's the foreigner, and he's just some guy who's trying his best.
Yeah, until everyone ruins him.
Yeah, he was the pure one. He was the good guy.
And then they soiled him. Soiled him. Gotta get our SpongeBob references in somewhere. And yeah, no, there's
this podcast is somehow 20% SpongeBob, 20% The Critic, 20% Mad Max.
And I am here for that.
Mad Max. You ever see Mad Max Furiosa?
I saw Fury Road.
Okay, I haven't seen Furiosa. I gotta see that.
You've seen all the other 3 films though.
No, I have not seen Beyond Thunderdome.
Okay.
You seen Beyond Thunderdome?
Sorry. It's Mad Max, Beyond the Fury Dome, Thunderdome, and then Fury Road.
No. There's the. I think is Mad Max the title of the first one, or is that the title of the sequel? No, this is not going to help me. In any case, there's 4 of the originals, and then there's the sequel series.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah,
and it's just 2 so far.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm thinking the video game. The video game doesn't count.
It's not canon. Come on.
Actually, it might be. I can't rule that out.
Well, no one's showing up in it later is the thing.
Probably. You're probably right. Okay, guys, Tuan, and then there's let's move on with the story. They introduced the bad guy of the story.
Shihara.
I agree on the pronunciation of that.
Shiraha.
You're saying that now?
Well, it's how it's spelled out, so I don't want to mispronounce it.
I keep saying Shihara too.
Shihara. Well, I don't really respect him, so call him if I guess.
Okay, yeah, Shihara. He's the villain of the story.
A little bit.
He's a bad guy, bad man. Mm-hmm. Takes advantage of a lonely, well, not even lonely woman, just a woman who doesn't understand.
Yeah, she's quite confident in her, isolation.
She recognizes that she is capable in things, and she participates in society
as much as she wants.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I can see there is no moral flaw in our protagonist.
Not really. It's just everyone bothering her to act in the way that they deem as fucking.
Yeah, this is man versus society in this case, I guess.
Fucking Stone Age society.
Yeah, but Shihara is like man versus nature is what he thinks. He thinks he's the protagonist of a man versus nature story.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, he's the villain.
Mm-hmm. A little bit.
Yeah. Not a little bit, just he has entirely negative impact on our main character.
I mean, yes, there are entire paragraphs relating to his fucking arguments, and then Keiko fucking going argument, fucking critiquing them argument.
Yeah, no, it's him saying a bunch of sexist things, and then Keiko very basically explaining, but then that's stupid. And if you believe any of this, then you're obviously screwed up.
A little bit.
Yeah, and I probably do not have any quotes from him.
I don't want to be reminded of him personally.
Mm-hmm. No, I do have one quote from him.
Hmm?
Okay, I have okay. Okay, this is from Keiko.
Hmm.
Some cooked rice and boiled vegetables seasoned with soy sauce. His response: "It is like dog food."
And then I think she keeps on referring to him as her pet afterwards. So.
Which she is right.
Yes.
Even though a pet can provide emotional validation.
Yes.
I saw a cat recently outside.
Hmm.
He was a big fat cat.
Hmm.
It let me pet it a bunch. That made me happy.
I know. He's provided infinitely more value than fucking Shiraha did.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like cat. If we had the classic tram, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Tram, like the
trolley problem.
Definitely, I'm putting that towards
Shiraha. Fucking push the tram.
Yeah.
Fucking Shiraha. Yes. Had to.
Yeah. I'm putting my back into pulling that lever. That cat is being protected. I like the cat.
He has done nothing wrong. Whereas Shiraha.
My cat might have provided a valuable service. It might have killed like vermin or something.
Might have killed Shiraha, probably.
Listen, if that cat killed Shiraha, give him a medal.
Ate his corpse.
Yeah, I'd give that cat a medal. It's one of those things. Like I have to assume that Shiraha is going to die quite soon after the end of the story or something.
Yeah, he's probably just going to be in front of the store, just like yelling at people.
Yeah, it's like that was also another little section. It was where that random guy in a suit was just bossing people around for no reason in the store.
I presume that was something that she had to deal with, probably.
Yeah, I'm just find that interesting. It's like we gotta include sometimes assholes come in the store and act like they own the place.
Ooh, yep.
And it's just this random thing. I guess some people in Japan deal with that.
I mean, yeah, libraries, grocery stores.
Yeah, but I understand in libraries where people are just needlessly assholes to you because, like, my tax dollars paid for this, blah, 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 blah. If you're in a store, like, buy and get out.
It's not complicated.
Yeah. You can't emotionally argue anything here.
This is my space. I decide who gets to come in here.
This is a capitalist hellhole. Buy or get out.
Recognize you're in the hellhole and just be on your way.
Yeah. And so it's like, it somehow feels like this, like, I know arguably more happens in this, like, but I feel there's a lot less events in this story to me than there was in Babbitt's Feast.
I guess there's less, like, climaxes or little moments where we like discover more about our characters and stuff in this. Where so it's like, you know, Keiko starts in one place in the story, and then she starts, she's more self-assured at the end, but she doesn't like change much throughout it, kind of thing.
It's kind of a classic hero's journey, as in like a character exists in a world, something's introduced, they leave their world, and then they come back.
Yes, there you go.
And then but I'm pretty sure if you were some like big literature nerd, you'd get a thing like this is some grand satire of a hero's journey, maybe. But to me, it's just like okay.
It's just by the book.
Yeah, I understand.
In a fun setting, but
it's
very
like,
interesting.
It's a very mundane setting for where there's no grand adventure. And the self-discovery is by a person who awesomely doesn't discover something. They're just like, no, I want to go back to this. It's more humorous as a concept than it is actually reading it to me. I think a lot of it is just like I just didn't take too much out of it, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure for people who have been in this situation before.
I've worked crappy retail jobs.
Yes. I'm sure it's definitely cathartic, I guess, to, see everything written out in such a way and see everyone's behaviors kind of analyzed and dissected.
Yeah. They probably, if you did like work a retail job and you actually got close with the people, you might say, "Oh yeah, I had a boss a lot like that," and things like that. But I was just stocking shelves, so I didn't care what my boss had to say. I did not. Yeah.
No. I mean, just like I'm sure it's plenty of other workplaces as well. Like you generally start to follow everyone's behavior because that's what everyone does. That's what everyone has fun doing. So might as well join it and not get left behind. Like Tuan.
Yeah.
Good old Tuan.
Tuan bending to the demands of society, gossiping.
I know. That bitch.
I also just want to include in my notes that Sahara smells bad.
A little bit.
Yes, he smells bad.
Well, he doesn't, even when he fucking sleeps in her bathtub.
Doesn't bathe.
It's his bed.
Yes.
Well, sorry. Do you want to actually go into the plot of that, or?
Yeah, you should. Yeah, you do it. You do it. You explain things.
Okay, yes. So we've kind of explained like Keiko's backstory about being ostracized from her, basically most of her communities,
Mm-hmm.
and then she comes across this convenience store with a job opening,
Mm-hmm.
applies for it,
Works there for 18 years.
yes, and in this environment where there's a stable set of rules
Mm-hmm.
and people that she can like emulate and the way they act makes sense in the environment they're in.
Mm-hmm.
It works for her.
Yep.
She keeps working at the convenience store for 18 years,
Mm-hmm.
whereas as we've said before, most of her coworkers and managers like cycle through.
Yeah, we're on number 8.
Just a little bit. Her friends, her other friends and family, kind of get higher paying jobs, get married,
Have kids,
start having children as well. Most of the people who kind of look out for her in that regard, they start to like question, like, okay, you've been doing this for like 18 years, this isn't normal, you should probably be like everyone else, and get yourself a man, someone who can like take care of you at the very least,
or get another job. Somebody, you should be moving ahead in life
as opposed to just being seemingly stagnant or whatever.
And the thing is, though, she works there like at least 40 hours a week, or like it seems like 50 hours a week sometimes.
Like, I mean, there are a couple moments where like she works into the evening or whatever.
Yeah. And it's like it seems like she's working there very long shifts, and it also seems like she'd work there at 7 days a week if possible.
If they would allow it.
Yeah, but it's illegal due to labor laws.
Yes, and as we mentioned, her in the present time, there's an open position at the convenience store, and in one day, fucking walks the viceroy of the convenience store, Shiraha.
But no, he doesn't just watch it. He starts on the night shift. Is the whole thing.
Yes, well, so starts late as well.
Yeah, but the thing I remember starting on the night shift is that the manager is like, this prick, but I gotta move him around because we don't have enough people on the day shift.
A little bit.
And so then he shows up and he's just bad at everything.
Well, I mean, he starts, for starters, he starts out like super timid or whatever.
Yeah, he can't talk to people.
Yes, like he's just super awkward. And you feel like, oh, okay, well, maybe he's, just like, he lacks confidence or whatever. But no, he's just a complete fucking asshole, because like the second he realizes, oh, I can just walk over people and I'll face no consequences for it, he starts treating everyone who tries to like help him out with the proper procedures at the store like shit.
Well, he thinks he's above everything here.
Yes, because he knows what's going on in society.
He's an asshole who thinks he knows better than everyone else.
Pretty much, yes.
And he's not conspiratorial. He's just ragingly sexist.
A little bit, yes.
Yes.
And most of the staff at the convenience store, besides the manager, are women. So.
Yeah. It's mostly like just college students and housewives, as they say.
Yes, people who are generally close to that.
And the reason why Shirara apparently applied for this job is because he was hoping to meet a wife here.
Someone who could, and then simultaneously, someone who would work and take care of him.
Yep.
Financially support him.
And then he gets fired from the job because he was stalking a customer.
A little bit, yes.
Which you shouldn't do.
It's kind of a bad thing.
Don't stalk the customers.
Stalk them with kindness. God. Okay. Yes. So he eventually gets kicked out. And then things kind of reach a head with Keiko's social situation where that's her. Does she like lie and say she has a husband just to get people off her back, or
no? She doesn't do that yet. Like she only starts talking about like the relationship after like her plan. Let's go, guys. In order to make mammy. Okay. I know what you're doing with that one. Yes. Okay. Mammy happy. She's like, okay, I'll basically adopt Shiraha as a boyfriend thing. He'll
this object.
Yes. And he will live inside the house or apartment, and ends up just living in the bathtub.
Yeah.
And that's It's apparently she explains that's a good system because he's just a loser who wants to hide away from all of life.
And she just needs someone to be in her general a male to be in her vicinity to get people off her back. So it works for her too.
And then the problem is, of course, though, is that just leads to more problems because now it's like, okay, well, you're going to keep moving forward in your life and tell us all about your budding new relationship. And now it moves from people are like, oh, it's a bit weird that you don't have any of these relationships to tell me about your relationship.
Every single nitty gritty fucking detail.
Yeah. But the reality, of course, is I have a guy in my bathtub. I'm not even stealing his organs.
He occasionally calls me a bitch.
Yeah.
And sorry, just go back to something, by the way.
Yep.
It is kind of like a sad moment where her sister kind of not really blows up, but like kind of breaks down in front of her.
Yeah.
Just because throughout like all of Keiko's like reminiscing and stuff, like the one person who seemed to be in her corner and wasn't judging her was her sister.
Mammy.
And then the person who like breaks Keiko down enough to consider this situation horrible situation was mommy, just saying like, you're so weird, why are you being like this, you are making me literally break down and cry.
Okay. And then in that scene, Shira does the only good thing he does in the entire story, where he pretends to be a different scumbag than the one he is.
Yeah.
And pretends to be the reason he's in this bathtub, and like their relationship is weird. Is actually she's just angry at me because I was out drinking with an ex-girlfriend.
That's completely normal. Fucking asshole.
Yeah, and it's like because like the rules of society, at least this weird Japanese society, it's better to have a really really bad boyfriend than to have a live-in pet boyfriend.
You goddamn dog, you.
Yeah. Ultimately, this relationship is doomed because Shira pretty much forces Keiko to leave the convenience store and try and get a real job, as it were. Yeah. And Keiko realizes, no, fuck that.
Living for this asshole is not what I fucking was here for.
Yeah, so. I don't want to do this. She goes into another convenience store, sees how poorly it's run, tries to fix some things.
And then just fucking out there. Does she just apply or just talks to the manager and says like, corporate center?
No, there's one little scene where she takes out her old badge and shows it to one of the other workers there, and they assume that she's from corporate or whatever.
Yeah.
But because she's going to a job interview and is dressed in a suit, but then she decides in that moment, it's like, I don't care. I don't care what society has to say about me or about getting some better job or about trying to make anyone else happy. I'm only happy when I work in convenience stores.
This is what makes me happy. Screw the fuck all, y'all.
Yep. And so she's gonna go find another convenience store to work in and basically return to her life from before.
Yep. Just be an animal and just with its proper designated roles.
Yep.
Be a cog. It's fine by me.
So is this work pro or anti-communist? I'm trying to work that out.
Well, no, because someone's trying to tell Keiko what to do.
Yeah, but
she has her own ideas of what she wants to do. So.
Yeah, and so it's all about those that don't partake in class solidarity are doomed.
Well, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
God damn it.
This is the pro-class solidarity work.
Okay.
It's either that or it's pro-Hobbesian Leviathan views.
Where we're all just fucking animals and beasts and stuff.
No, where we're all part of a system which ultimately works towards a single nation where we are all like we're all the parts of a body and we all have to fulfill our role in society.
Cogs.
Well, it's basically, yeah.
Okay, yes, there you
and
go.
Then we have the head of state who is typically a king.
There you go.
I think Keiko would be an okay ruler. I think Keiko could be queen.
Well, she believes in social Darwinism, so.
To a certain, but she believes that all people can at least lie enough to get by.
There you go.
As opposed to Shra, who he has sometimes a little bit of the same worldviews as kind of very negative.
So there is some correlation in their outlooks, and
but his inability to adapt to the real world basically makes him useless.
Basically, yes.
Yes. Because Keiko's the world is a horrible place. They'll kill you the second they can. Mm-hmm. But if you play your part, you'll be fine.
You can find a place for yourself.
Yes, as opposed to Shrahaha. Okay, what am I referencing?
Don't make him more menacing than he actually is.
No, I'm referencing.
Well, you're making me envision now as Mandark. So
Nickelodeon's been sold to Paramount.
It was Cartoon Network, actually.
They own Cartoon Network. Warner Bros. Owns Cartoon Network. Who owns
Warner Bros. Owns Cartoon Network.
Oh yeah, Paramount already owns it. God damn it! So now they own both.
They will.
God damn.
I mean,
Paramount owns too much.
A little bit.
That makes me sad.
I'm never gonna get my Avatar stuff.
Nah. Hey guys. No, but in contrast, Shiraz like you have to play your role in society. That sucks, and I hate it. And I don't want to participate. And I'm bad at it.
Just want to be in my fucking bathtub and smell all the time.
Yeah. The moral of the story, there's two things. Number one, don't smell bad. Number two, don't be a dick.
A little bit. And eat birds. Birds are great.
Yeah, well, I'm going with it's morally wrong to eat all birds. You're the one that says, well, maybe
okay, all right, sorry. Is it morally acceptable to hit someone in the back of the head with a shovel?
Depends on the case.
Okay. I think Keiko is a firm believer in not everyone gets one. You should have as many as you want.
She is a believer in corporal punishment.
A little bit.
And I'm like she lives by it.
It's her guiding ethos.
Yeah, I can't say she's like completely wrong. Like that's the thing. You always look at Keiko and you say like, I understand where you're coming from. You make a good point, at least a little bit.
Yes, society does suck. Thank you.
Yes. As opposed to Shira, which is like, you're not making a good point, pal.
Not really.
No,
you're decrying the Stone Age as you simultaneously think you are the top dog in the Stone Age.
Kind of, yeah. You're literally you just suck.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yes, yeah. I think the book would have been better if they gave him more of a point or something.
A cohesive argument. Or...
Yeah, but I get once again, this is probably more so like in real life. People are not cohesive.
No.
They say stupid things all the time. So I can't decry them like for inauthenticity.
We're all hypocrites at the end.
Yeah. I'm not a hypocrite. I'm moral 200%. 300 actually. I'm getting more moral by the minute.
And you could literally see your moral meter just like going higher and higher.
Yeah, it's a big meter.
Yes.
We need better roofs.
It's like breaking my ceiling right now.
Yeah.
We're in the basement.
Well, everyone upstairs is going to see my morality. Piercing to the heavens.
I actually just stabbed the person in the bathtub right now.
Okay. Well, thankfully, there's no water in the bathtub.
There's someone in there.
Yeah. Anyways, do you have any other thoughts on this then?
Well, I'm glad we were able to find so much to talk about because I was kind of worried I wasn't going to be able to analyze anything because I did note in my notes that Keiko is so introspective of her own other behavior and that of others that it's hard to fucking make any points about anything because she herself fucking notes it.
Yeah, she just explains like this is what's happening in the story right now.
Yeah,
I think this would probably be a good book for like a high schooler if you're trying to like explain like certain personalities and things.
Yeah,
and I wouldn't write a book like this though. No. Yeah, just too much explaining. I agree. Yes. Also, I had in my notes too much dialogue in this.
Just too much random conversations here and there.
Yeah. I found that like that, and when I've read some light novels, I've been like too much dialogue, guys.
It's hard to keep track of things.
Yeah, it feels like you're all writing this with the theory that this will be adapted
for a radio play by Orson Welles.
Great, Orson. I can't do an Orson Welles impression real quick.
All right. And now in this scene, Keiko decides to move the pasta slightly ahead of the canned noodles, and there was much rejoicing.
I still love that. It's not an Orson Welles impression. It's a Maurice LaMarche impression.
Orson Welles.
Yes. Have you heard? No, you have heard his voice.
Yes, of course.
In the Frozen,
the French.
You heard him completely dissolved out on not pink, on sleeping pills.
We both are, so I feel him in my soul, really.
Action, Orson.
The French.
The French. I learned the reason that exists is because they were supposed to film it that day, but then like he was completely screwed up because they need to get the insurance money so that they can then film the next day. So they need to why didn't you film that day? Well, could you film an advertisement with this guy?
He'd be conked for like a week afterward.
Yeah, is any of this footage usable? And be like, no.
We'll use it as a blooper reel.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Orson Welles working at a convenience store.
That'll be $7.95.
Do
we want to do our quotes to cap us off? Or?
Yeah, we have to do the quotes, and then we're gonna leave.
Yes.
The thing is, like, I originally read this last year, and when I did that, I took 2 quotes out of it. Apparently, this is like the ones that apparently stuck with me most. Then, okay.
Well, you stole one of mine, so thanks.
Which one? Which one did I steal? The first one or the second one?
Let's see. You stole.
Don't read the whole thing. I'll let you read it. So.
All right. As I walk the surrounding apartments and restaurants gradually give way to office blocks, the sensation that the world is dying, is slowly dying, feels good. I'm very sexually aroused by the world dying.
Okay. And my thing was, when I told her everything was fine as usual, she sounded both relieved and disappointed at once, which was clearly Keiko talking to Mammy.
Yes. I mean, what was the context again?
It was just like one of their calls relatively early in the story. It's just you talking on the phone.
Yes.
And this is just how their conversations go. It's just she talks about her life, and Mammy is just kind of...
It's like, I'm glad to know you're doing well, but simultaneously, like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You're not living in the way I thought I think you should.
Yeah. And that's kind of, I feel, sums up the whole story in one line.
A little bit, yes. And yeah, it's just something that we all have to deal with, like the crushing disappointment of
life.
Yeah. Then other people's expectations of us.
Those are the worst.
A little bit.
The worst.
No, it sucks.
Terrible. Other people.
Kind of pains in the ass.
Yeah. Okay.
That's there. And then my other quote, I think.
More quotes?
Yeah. For 18 years, there has always been a manager, even if his appearance keeps changing. Although each is different, taken all together, I sometimes have the feeling they are but one single creature.
Okay.
So,
Chimera manager.
Yes. This weird homunculus thing that the corporate just
with
brings
many
up.
arms and many eyes.
And sometimes it's has this weird tube top on. So yeah, just like
it's a fun visual.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, just any other things on your notes you wanted to bring up?
No, that's pretty much all I have to say then. If that's all we've got, okay. Then okay, come back next time where we'll talk about the dog that wouldn't be or couldn't be, wasn't.
That shouldn't.
Shouldn't be?
Yeah.
That is the dog that shouldn't be. Cerberus and his many eyes. See?
He licks his junk 3 times. It's horrible.
That's a reasonable amount.
It's just like fucking moist at that point.
Yeah, I don't know. Dogs gotta keep care of themselves. That's how this is ending. Perfect.
Do drugs, kids.
Do all the drugs. It's fun.
Love it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I told you I had a story to tell.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, here's my story. Okay, Sharma's birthday is in the future. We agree on that?
I think so.
Okay.
It's also in the past.
Okay, yeah, but it's every year, so it's like that's the joke.
Yeah.
So I was ordering him some things. Number one, I ordered him a diary, which is the official Ghibli Castle in the Sky diary.
Oh.
So I think he might get some use out of that.
Yeah.
And then I also I got him like little Anya from the blind bag.
Yeah.
I got him one of those. I don't know what character's in it, obviously. That's how blind bags work.
True. Yeah.
Okay, and the and 2 things. One is what's the thing? Oh, How to Train Your Dragon. It's like a little figure thing. You understand? It's like when they deliver it though. I don't know, or some process of delivery. It got the box is damaged.
Okay.
So Sharma's not gonna like that.
Probably not.
Nah.
And then he'll presumably try and fix it and then make it even worse in the process.
Yeah, probably that's how that's gonna play out. And the other thing is I ordered a fancy pen for him. And that pen, apparently it was in Ontario, a place called Delta, Ontario. I assume that's just a warehouse or something.
Probably.
And then it got shipped to British Columbia. And it's been in British Columbia for a week and a half now.
Okay.
And I don't know if I'm ever going to see it.
Hey, nice free pen for someone in equivalent street name in BC.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's not delivered or anything. It's just like it's in shipping still.
In transit.
It's in a warehouse or something in British Columbia.
I'm pretty sure it's cheaper actually to ship it across the Pacific, Indian Ocean, Strait of Hormuz, Mediterranean, Atlantic, and then to us. So
maybe, or I don't know. Maybe it's writing its own novel. That's what's going on.
It's penning the sequel to How to Train Dragon Free, actually.
Yeah.
So.
And so I ordered that I think coming on 2 weeks now, and I was like, I don't know, like I'm happy I fucking ordered that early, because if I ordered that 2 weeks before his birthday, you wouldn't get it.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, do you have like is there on like the tracking info? Is there a way to like report an issue or something? Or
no, it just says like thing is delayed, and I was like, I know that.
Thank you for telling. Well, at least they confirm it. They're not like saying like, oh hey, don't worry, we got this to you.
Yeah, well, I ordered all the other things, and they arrived on time, and I'm just like, I don't know why this got shipped across on other end of the country.
We can't ship like a pen inside a diary. That's just like
malpractice. And that was the other thing annoyed me, is I ordered that diary, and it's like it also got slightly damaged in travel. It's not significant, but it was just like initially it had like some tape around it to keep it shut at all times, of course, and like the tape was torn. So now it doesn't look right. It looks fine, but still, it's like anyone who looks at it will be like, it's not as good as it's supposed to be.
Yep. So I presume that incredibly expensive and sensitive piece of electronic equipment I'm going to get is like going to have a giant hole in it or something.
Maybe. Well, yeah, but Valve pays like for better shipping than Amazon.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, I trust Valve with shipping stuff.
That this one time they've done it actually.
Yeah.
And sorry, which Spy X Family character do you think he'd want, by the way?
Bond. I don't know if Bond is in the options though.
I feel like he'd probably be constantly looking over his back and thinking he's going to eat him or something. But
he thinks that with real dogs, not with fake dogs.
Yes, no. Instead, they just give him microplastics.
It's macroplastics. Macro.
Well, that just sounds like micro to me at that point. So
micro and macro.
Well, when you like say that, when you say it in sentences, it kind of slurs up and says macro.
Also, Bond is a big boy. He's especially big for plastic.
A little bit. I feel like he usually says like he wants more your stories. So I figured maybe want her instead, but
I don't think he likes the character though. Overall, his favorite. That was my whole. That was the other. I have 2 things prepared for this.
Very nice.
2 stories for a podcast.
Good job.
Good work.
Yeah.
I'm like Gus Sorolla. He's prepared.
Did he only have like 2 per podcast?
No, but he liked to keep stories for podcasts. That was the thing he liked to talk about.
Quivers and arrows.
Arrows
and quivers.
Wait, what's a quiver now? A quiver holds the arrows, right?
Yes, there you go.
Okay. You only need the 1 quiver.
Not if I want to like shoot quivers at people, but
that might be a whole thing. Okay, guys. Back to my story. I went to a live poetry reading thing, open poetry reading. Yeah. Not very good poetry.
Okay. I mean, did it like span the expanse of like poetry expression? Was it like slam or fucking haikus or what?
Yeah, like one guy did a haiku, but like almost all of it was like this. These poems are too long and none of them rhyme. Like you gotta work on a.
Needs more creativity when you actually put the effort to make things.
Yeah, I'm just like, you guys are just kind of telling stories, but not very well.
Spoken word. Just,
I was like, you gotta phrase this in some way. If I read this on the page, I'd hate it too. But your delivery is not inspiring confidence.
But it's real, James. It's real.
I guess. I'm getting to that point in my life where like realness not worth a whole lot if you can't be good.
There's not like some level of talent to it.
Yeah, not really. I was like, oh, that's a real car accident. I'm like, doesn't mean I want to be in a car accident, pal.
I mean, there once was a time I got run over by a car. I then proceeded to line my teeth with tar.
That's kind of.
See, there you go. I'm fucking better than all those guys, apparently.
I'm not gonna be mean, but I'm not.
To either of us, or just to me?
To both.
Okay. Thank you.
Does that mean I just have to make a no comment then?
A little bit.
Okay.
It's gonna be a long fucking podcast, but yeah.
No comments.
We'll be right back.
Another note. There's a Harvey Birdman game for the Wii.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that when I was looking at the Wikipedia page.
Yeah. Like I watched well, there's a long play of it. It's like I think an hour and a half long, the whole thing. It's not great, frankly.
I mean, what was the gameplay loop?
Basically, from what they're doing, it was just pretty much just watching a thing, and then you click a button, and it like presents the one piece of evidence, and then it keeps going.
Okay, so it's like a
It's
bare bones version of Phoenix Wright.
Yeah, it's very bare bones.
Okay, there you
go. It's quite disappointing in that way.
Okay.
I thought it'd be more in depth.
There's no like cross examination, like mechanics or anything like that.
You just like present a piece of evidence. And kind of thing. It doesn't seem to really. I can't even really tell if your choices make any difference. It just keeps if there's even a fail state in the game.
No. Moltar just erases that timeline and brings things back.
Moltar's not.
Sorry. What's the new judge's name? The fucking gremlin guy.
Melvar, I think.
Yeah, there you
go. He is great.
No, I do generally prefer him over Caveman Judge.
But it's Caveman Judge for the game.
Oh, damn, what the hell?
I think it's actually no. The Wii was launched in 2006, 2005, 2006?
2006 or 7, I think.
Yeah, and
Birdman's like 2004.
Yeah, much earlier. So yeah.
And all like the same voice cast and stuff.
I think so, but the animation does look a little bit cheaper.
Okay.
I think that might be a play on Phoenix Wright.
I mean, is it like even worse than season 1 levels, or is it just like static character levels?
Yeah, it's a lot of like standing around. Like the things don't really. It's more so like the assets don't really line up properly for things more than anything else. And I don't like that.
Yeah, come on, have some consistency with your. Is Birdman just like fucking way too big for his desk or something?
He is a little too big for the desk, and that does spoil things for me.
Out there, and then you can literally see the pixels on what's the sidekick's name again?
Bird Boy?
I think so. There you go.
I also think I saw Bird Girl in it.
Oh yeah, we haven't introduced her yet. I don't think.
Nope. Not yet. I think but we've seen clips of her on YouTube.
Yes. Sorry about
just as good as watching the actual show.
Low attention span. Was Reducto in there as well, or was he like the only?
He was the prosecutor. Yeah. No, except for he wasn't in the clip I saw, but we saw the other weird Birdman, the chicken lawyer or whatever he was.
The one where he had like a blue. He looked like he had like a blue helmet on. Or whatever.
No, it's the guy who's dressed like a Southern lawyer. Like he's all dressed in white, and he's over here, and he goes, bah, 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 bah. Yeah, that was his gimmick.
Okay, have we seen him before?
We've seen him. I think he was literally in one episode, and then everyone realized like, no, these other characters are funnier.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, that's fair.
Yeah, it feels like maybe this might have been made by a completely different team that like watched one episode and said, "Fuck it, good enough.
We're good." So don't even go over all of Hippo's freaking character development or regression, I guess.
No, that's the first thing is about Hippo committing a crime.
Oh, there we go.
Well, not committing a crime.
Okay. He's completely innocent.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. You have anything you want to say for this dumb waste of time?
Oh, no, sir. I guess this week I went to go see a Star Trek versus Star Wars concert.
Yeah.
Local theater scene.
It's not theater.
It was at a theater.
Yeah, but it's not theater. It's the symphony.
Yes. There were, theatrical elements to it.
Was there a single actor in it?
Yes, actually.
Okay, you win.
Take that, fucker. No, it was, how much of Next Generation have you watched?
Not much.
Okay.
Random episodes.
Do you remember the episode where Geordi befriends a Borg drone?
No.
Okay. Anyway, there's an episode where in Next Generation, Geordi LaForge, the character who wears that visor over his face.
Okay, I know that.
For all of our, non-millennial friends.
You don't have to be a millennial to like Star Trek.
It's only allowed. Anyway, so they come across a Borg drone, all by his lonesome. Nurse him back to health, help him learn, or teach him to be a real boy, and then release him back into the wild to be assimilated again.
Really?
Well, he pops up later in like another episode where he's like working with Data's evil twin.
I know the name. No. You're gonna say the name. It's Lore. Lore.
Yes.
Lore.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes, I got.
Yes. Yeah, good job. Good job.
Me.
Good job retention.
Uh-huh.
So anyway, Lore has like an army of other independent board working with him, and that's one that Jordy befriended was with them as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then he also appears later in like the sequel series as well.
Wait, what do you mean by sequel series?
Star Trek Picard.
Ah, that thing.
One that was done like a couple of years ago.
Okay.
And then he died.
I believe you.
So yeah, he was just like the narrator for that. So they kind of did like medleys or little collections of Star. They did like usually like 3 tracks of Star Wars and then like 1 track from an episode of Star Trek kind of thing, because
that's what the audience is here for.
A little bit.
Yeah.
But it was still like some good unique stuff, I guess. Like there's one it was mainly like TNG stuff, or the episode tracks are mainly from TNG, because I think there was that one episode where Picard gets like trapped in an alternate reality or whatever, lives a completely different life for like his entire life, and learns how to play a flute. And then he gets brought back to reality, and he still knows how to play it.
Yeah, I know that's one.
Yeah, the inner light, I think it's called. So they got like an actual flutist to play the solo, a piccoloist to play the solo parts for that.
Okay, that's cute.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then at the very end, they had the Star Trek actor do the Cantina theme.
Okay. It's a bit weird to me though, because like whenever I think of Star Trek music, I think of the original series for all its like classical stuff.
Yeah, they played the main theme at the very end for that one.
Did they include all the lyrics?
No, there wasn't some random chorus.
No, but this chorus was great.
Yeah.
That's how Gene Roddenberry made all his money.
By being part of the chorus.
No, he wrote lyrics to the theme song. So whenever the show aired, he would get money for half the money for the music.
There were no lyrics in that theme.
You are correct. But he wrote lyrics that were never played. So he got half the money.
God damn it.
Which you might think, that seems like a bit of a scam on his part. The answer is yes.
Look, I feel like most stories I learned about Gene Roddenberry, it's him stiffing the producers in some way, and I'm here for that.
Yeah, but like he needed the money. You can go look up the actual lyrics right now. You have the chance.
So good. I mean,
how many tabs do you have open right now?
A few.
Is there a count?
Presumably, if I close them and open it up again. I feel like that we watched another show called Amphibia or whatever, and I feel like on their YouTube channel, they included like the
theme song with lyrics.
Yes, and the main creator was like, "I hate this. I am so glad they never actually put this on." All right, what am I looking up?
No, don't look up Gene Roddenberry. Look up Star Trek
original theme lyrics.
Yes.
So let's see. I mean, is it actually stuff to do with the series?
It's very like on the nose. It's like, I believe it's like, we're on an adventure in outer space, going places and doing things. Yeah.
Kirk and stuff's gonna be great. Okay, well, no, that's just like the main goddamn stinger.
Is that like literally the introduction, like thing Kirk does every episode?
A little bit.
It's not the lyrics, actually.
Okay, here we go.
We're on Facebook.
Facebook will save the day. Okay. Do you want to sing this together, or?
I'll sing the. Well, I mean, like, turn more towards me, please. Thank you.
Okay. Beyond the rim of the starlight, my love is wandering in starflight.
I know he'll find in star-clustered reaches
love, strange
love, a star woman teaches. I know his journey ends never. His Star Trek will go on forever. But tell him, while he wanders his starry sea, remember me. See, this is why Paramount's able to buy Warner Brothers. These brilliant works like this.
I'm so flabbergasted why this was never included in anything. Like, you figure in Lower Decks, they like references or something, but.
I think the main reason it would never be referenced is because no one wanted to pay for it.
No, they probably have to pay the state again.
Yeah,
so.
they already have to pay the certain amount, and I guess I know that's a weird thing in certain like for TV. I think is if you license a song, you're like it's basically good for production to use that song a million times because usually you only have to pay for the one instance, even though it's used 5 times.
Right.
But I don't know if that's like the rules probably changed maybe in the last since the 1970s when that was a thing.
Especially when this would maybe count as a cover, I guess.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Because then I wouldn't be paying the music rights. I'd be just playing the just the lyrical rights or whatever. I don't. Licensing is a pain.
A little bit.
Technically speaking, us singing that is a thing where like if we were a real podcast, we would have to pay licenses for that.
Oh, come on. We didn't use Courage's actual fucking notes there.
Yeah, we weren't even close because like the people at home who don't know, we're looking at a Facebook post and they formatted, I think, is this formatting supposed to align with this?
I mean, it's dun, 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 dun. So, yeah, that's probably, I don't know, fucking music terminology, the high notes.
The rhythm. It aligns with the rhythm of the actual song.
Yeah,
except for neither of us know music.
It's been a while.
Yeah. Should I learn how to play the trombone? No.
Do you even have a trombone?
No.
Okay. Well, you could sneak in here and play my piano.
Okay. I guess it's an option. What's the other thing I wanted to say? That was a Yahtzee joke, which is like this is a useless superpower. It's like being able to play, being able to turn invisible, but only while playing the trombone. I cannot do Ben Yahtzee Khrushchev deliveries.
Out there. Well, I've got to say, this is the weirdest superpower ever. Playing a trombone while being invisible.
It doesn't sound like that.
What are you talking about? He totally drones like that.
He doesn't. He talks fast, and he is British though, but not that British. He's working class.
I was
British.
being subtle with it. Thank you.
As subtle as an invisible man with a trombone.
Going merrily down the lane.
I don't know what the way you do it seems like they're describing a pedophile.
Sorry, I'm like on 9 o'clock news.
Yeah, it's something because I'm thinking there's no, what am I? I'm thinking of Brass Eye, which is a parody news show.
Yeah.
Also not 9 o'clock news, but that's an American and British thing. Brass Eye, I remember one sketch where it was it was one guy. He was a pedophile and he was trying to capture children by pretending to be a school. Okay. And so then they showed a clip. And it's like it's a guy, an entire like building moving along. I'm like, this whole joke is 10 seconds long.
A little bit.
But you built a giant structure, put it on wheels, and seemed to have rolled down a hill in the middle of the night.
Towards those innocent children.
Yeah, it was like that's the real shame that we don't have money enough for just the dumbest bullshit anymore.
I feel bad.
Yeah. Okay, that's 20 minutes of us of our dumb bullshit.
Yeah. Now let's spend 15 minutes talking about this.
Yeah. Do you think you have a ton to say?
I mean, I feel like I'll get into that, but
okay. Let's see if we have any material. You want to do the intro? Or should I do the intro?
Yeah. I feel like I did the intro last time.
So do I do it then?
Yeah. Go nuts.
That's what you're trying to build towards.
Just build it. Yeah.
Okay. There's a 1 there. That helps.
Oh no! The children! Save the children! They're going with the back door! Oh no! Oh no! What?
What are you doing? What? This is a reference. Like it feels like it's from Kids in the Hall, but it isn't because you never reference Kids in the Hall.
I watched their Redux series. Thank you.
On Amazon?
No, CBC.
It was on CBC?
Yeah. Oh, wait, was that New Kids on the Block? No, that was Neil Searcy. Sorry. Ignore me.
What?
Sorry, were Kids in the Hall on Canadian?
Yes, they were Canadian, but they were initially on HBO, and then I think they came back on Amazon.
Yeah, I feel like there was like in like the 2010s or something.
Yeah, but that was the new thing is not a decade ago.
Well, I didn't know they were doing a new thing.
They did something like last year or the year before that.
I feel like this was way before.
Yes, you're talking about Death Comes to Town.
Yes, there you go.
And that was like, it's probably even older than 2013. It's probably like from 2009 or something.
Yes, and it was not really good.
It was okay. It had too many problems.
A little bit.
They're not great at narrative. But did you ever see the movie Brain Candy?
Nope.
No, it's their movie. It's probably, if you look it up, it's all on YouTube right now. Check real quick.
Let's see. Brain Candy.
No, it's also not a great title, because when you look at Brain Candy, you probably get a million things. Brain Candy, Kids in the Hall.
Let's see. There's a trailer.
Because I watched the whole thing just on YouTube.
Well,
They might have taken it down since, of course, they did the new series.
Everybody wants to see their stuff.
Yeah, now there's like slight value to it.
Candy. Let's see.
Add. Red Letter Media.
Yeah, it's mostly just clips.
Yeah, that's not as convenient as that. Can you sort by like over an hour?
Yeah. Let's see. Well, over 20 minutes. So it's just Red Letter Media's thing.
Okay, I guess you can buy it on YouTube. You're not going to. Nobody should. It's not that great.
All right, here we go. Sorry, it's another podcast about
it. Just a podcast about it. It's of no value whatsoever.
Yeah. Okay, we're good.
We're fine. It might be on archive.org. Wouldn't surprise me one bit. Okay.
Yes, I was referencing Anchorman 2.
Okay. Anchorman 2, I have not seen that. I've seen that once.
And once was enough?
Nah, I don't remember anything about it really, other than being like, it's like Anchorman 1, but not as good.
It's only worse.
Mm-hmm.